Welcome to the enchanting world of fantasy, where imagination knows no bounds and every adventure holds a secret just waiting to be unraveled. Today, we delve into the timeless allure of Lewis Carroll's masterpiece, Alice in Wonderland, a tale that has captivated hearts and minds for over a century. From its whimsical characters to its mind-bending riddles, this story has become a cornerstone of the fantasy genre, inspiring countless adaptations and reimaginings. In 2010, visionary director Tim Burton brought us a spellbinding adaptation that redefined Wonderland for a new generation. But what made this version stand out? What secrets lie behind its creation? And how did it impact the world of fantasy as we know it? Stay with us as we journey down the rabbit hole to uncover lesser-known facts and intriguing events that shaped this cinematic wonder. Discover why Alice in Wonderland is more than just a children's story. It's a symbol of curiosity and the endless possibilities that arise when we dare to dream. So why should you watch till the end? Because we're about to reveal insights that even the most avid fans might not know. Prepare to be surprised, to question, and to be utterly fascinated by the world Carroll created, which continues to inspire and challenge our reality. Welcome to Movies Review, the channel where every story is an adventure and every film is a journey. If you're eager for more revelations and cinematic explorations, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Now, let's begin our descent into the magical realm of Wonderland. Are you ready to believe in the impossible? Before we talk about the whimsical world that Alice stumbles into, let's meet our protagonist, Alice Kingsleigh. At 19 years old, her life takes an unexpected turn when she follows a peculiar white rabbit and falls down a rabbit hole, plunging into the fantastical realm known as Wonderland. In this curious place, Alice's imagination is her guide through a series of bewildering encounters. She meets the white rabbit, a creature in a waistcoat, always fretting about being late, who initially leads her into this topsy-turvy world. As she navigates through Wonderland, she crosses paths with the Mad Hatter, an eccentric figure with a penchant for riddles and tea parties that never seem to end. Alice's journey is far from a leisurely stroll through a dreamy landscape. She is thrust into a conflict that shakes the very foundations of Wonderland. The Red Queen's reign of terror looms over the land, and it falls upon Alice to challenge this despotic rule. With courage she didn't know she possessed, Alice embarks on a quest to restore the gentle White Queen to power, a mission that will test her resolve and the very nature of Wonderland itself. As we venture further into Alice's story, we'll discover how her encounters shape her experience, and how her actions could alter the fate of a world that defies all logic. Before we talk about the vibrant tapestry of characters that Alice encounters, let's consider her remarkable transformation throughout her journey in Wonderland. Initially, Alice is a curious girl, her sense of reality firmly rooted in the logical and orderly world she comes from. As she navigates the labyrinth of Wonderland, her encounters with its denizens challenge her perceptions and gradually build her confidence. By embracing the chaos rather than recoiling from it, Alice evolves into a figure of empowerment, her actions reflecting a newfound belief in her ability to influence this bizarre world. Before we delve into the peculiarities of Wonderland's tea parties, we must acknowledge the Mad Hatter's role in Alice's adventure. This eccentric yet loyal ally embodies the unpredictable nature of Wonderland. With his riddles and nonsensical musings, the Mad Hatter represents the unpredictable and irrational aspects of human nature. His loyalty to Alice amidst the madness provides her with a semblance of stability and companionship, crucial for her navigation through the chaotic realm. Before we examine the forces of good in Wonderland, it's essential to understand the tyranny of the Red Queen. Her reign of terror over Wonderland's inhabitants symbolizes the oppressive nature of unchecked authority. The Red Queen's cold and calculated demeanor contrasts sharply with the warm chaos of the Mad Hatter, serving as a constant reminder of the struggle for power and control that defines this fantastical land. Alice's quest ultimately becomes a rebellion against this tyranny, as she aids in restoring balance to a world tipped into fear and oppression by the Red Queen's rule. Before we talk about the vibrant landscapes and peculiar inhabitants of Wonderland, let's explore the profound theme of identity that resonates throughout Alice's journey. In a world where nothing is quite as it seems, Alice grapples with the challenge of self-discovery amid constant absurdity. Her experiences in Wonderland serve as a powerful metaphor for the fluidity of identity and the quest to understand oneself in a world that defies logic. Before we dive deeper into the rabbit hole's mysteries, it's essential to recognize its symbolic significance as the gateway to Wonderland. More than just a tunnel beneath the earth, the rabbit hole represents Alice's passage to a new reality, a realm of endless possibilities and bewildering adventures. It's a leap into the unknown, a bold step toward self-exploration and the embrace of curiosity. Before we consider the stability of Alice's world, we must reflect on the meaning behind her constant size changes. These fluctuations are not mere whimsical elements. They symbolize the ebb and flow of Alice's confidence and her struggle for control in an unpredictable environment. Growing too large or shrinking too small, Alice's physical transformations echo the inner turmoil of finding one's place in the world, highlighting the challenges of adolescence and the journey towards self-assurance. As we reach the end of our journey through the looking glass, let's reflect on Alice's remarkable odyssey. A young woman of 19, Alice Kingsleigh tumbles into the rabbit hole of her childhood, only to find herself in a wonderland that is both familiar and strange. Her impact on this whimsical world is profound. She challenges the status quo, defies the tyrannical Red Queen, and helps restore the benevolent White Queen to her rightful throne. Alice's adventures remind us that courage and self-belief can change not just our own destiny, but the world around us. The 2010 film adaptation of this beloved tale, directed by Tim Burton, received mixed reviews from critics, but was a resounding success at the box office, grossing over $1.025 billion worldwide. It became the fifth highest-grossing film during its theatrical run and the second highest-grossing film of 2010. This adaptation has secured its place in the legacy of Alice adaptations, continuing to inspire and captivate audiences with its visual splendor and imaginative storytelling. If you enjoyed this dive into the fantastical world of Alice in Wonderland, please give this video a like and consider subscribing to our channel, Movies Review. Join us for more cinematic journeys and explorations into the stories that move us, thrill us, and make us dream. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button for more enchanting content like this. Thank you for watching, and we hope to see you again down the rabbit hole of movie magic.